Hammond, finding a storyline in Southeastern Louisiana's win over Lamar might be a bit tough because there were a few of them. But in the final analysis, the only thing that matters for Coach Ron Roberts and the Lions is the win itself. Quarterback Lorenzo Nunez started after missing the second game of the season and seeing limited action last week with a knee injury, throwing for 70 yards and a touchdown and rushing for 52 yards and another in roughly a half, while Darren Johnson rushed for 176 yards and 2 touchdowns on 18 carries as the Lions scored a 49-21 victory Saturday at Strawberry Stadium. "I'm happy for our players," Roberts said after the Lions moved to 1-3 overall and 1-1 in Southland Conference play. "Everybody was extremely frustrated because we put a lot of work in and didn't get a payback yet, so I'm happy for our players in that part of it." It didn't start so smoothly for the Lions, who weathered a lost fumble on the opening kickoff and an interception on their second drive. But the only stat that mattered was the Lions went 3-for-3 in the red zone in the first quarter, all of them touchdowns. "We put the ball on the ground way too many times," Roberts said after the Lions fumbled 4 times and lost 3 and had 2 interceptions. "That's kind of where we've been though. Right now, we've been kind of snake-bitten on some things and haven't really played good football yet." On the positive side of that, I think we showed that we are pretty explosive when Lorenzo's in there and we can do a lot of things, and it was a big growing experience also for Byron Walker the whole second half to get in there. After a Lamar 1-3, 0-2 punt, the Lions got rolling on their first scoring drive, sparked by a 21-yard run by Julius Miraculin and a 36-yard run by Nunez, who beat the Lamar rush to break loose to the Cardinals 17. Nunez later hit Jake Ingrafia on a 9-yard pass, and the Cardinals were flagged for a personal foul to put the ball at the Lamar 5. 2 plays later, Miraculin rushed for a 3-yard TD for a 7-0 lead. Lamar's Rodney Randall Jr. fumbled on the ensuing kickoff, and Courtney Rutledge recovered at the Lamar 19, setting up a Nunez TD on the next play for a 14-0 lead. "I felt kind of more sore than I used to be just because of the brace and because of the injury," Nunez said. "It felt real good. I kind of lost a little speed, but other than that, everything's there. My knee feels fine." Slew forced to punt, but Johnson fumbled on his first carry of the game, and Chaston Brooks recovered for the Cardinals at the Lion 30. 4 plays later, Darryl Colbert Jr. scored on a 9-yard run to cut the lead to 14-7. The Lions, who had 555 yards of offense, added to the lead as Juwan Petit-Frere returned the ensuing kickoff 92 yards to the Lamar 7. The Lions were flagged for a chip block on the drive, but overcame that when Nunez hit Juwan Dickey on a 4-yard TD pass on 4th and goal to push the lead to 21-7 with 17 seconds to play in the first quarter. Colbert Jr., who went 19-for-39 for 272 yards, a TD and an interception, hit Isaiah Howard on a 33-yard TD pass on the Cardinals' next drive to trim the advantage to 21-14.